to playback locations now. Just going to turn that back to the line chart again. And this, I hope, will blow you away. That's certainly my intention, to be perfectly honest. There's a chart of the views each day in this period, and you can see it's varied 40,000, 43,000, 20,000 I think was the low there, and you can see how much it can change over a couple of days. Where have those people come from? Well, the great majority have come from the YouTube watch page, actually come from the YouTube page, and they've watched my actual films. Embedded players on the website's 4%, YouTube, other YouTube channel page, quite small figures that we can dispense with them. Okay. What I want to do is to jump straight onto something that will perhaps analyse that a little bit better. That's traffic sources. Where have all these people come from? Again, I'll go back to line chart, as you can see. Same graph, same figures. Where have they come from? 58% of my views, 61% of the minutes watched have come from this, which is a YouTube suggested video. A YouTube suggested video is a video that YouTube have suggested that people watch. That will come from the emails that people send out to people. They'll come from the first page or login pages and so on from YouTube, where videos are listed. They will come from the right hand side. When you're watching a video in the middle here, there's what to watch next on the right hand side, and they will come from the videos that appear at the end of your film. When you're watching a film, there's a choice of about a dozen thumbnails there that you can watch, and you can see that YouTube likes my stuff so much because I'm doing everything else right, that 58% of my views, that's over 500,000 people in 1 month, didn't come through anything I did, but through something that YouTube did. YouTube were pushing, promoting, advertising, suggesting my video. 500,000 views, 60% of my actual estimated minutes watched. People coming direct from actually knowing the URL, having it listed somewhere, seeing it, recommended, seeing it, whatever, clicking across. People searching for the subjects that I've done. This is the important thing about keywords and descriptions. 11%, nearly 100,000 people came from search. They've gone to YouTube, searched for something, and remember that YouTube is accepted as the second largest search engine after Google. And just to remind you, of course, YouTube is owned by Google. Never forget that people go to YouTube and search. They want information. Never ever assume that people only go to YouTube to search for entertainment or cats or whatever. They search for products, they search for documentaries, they search for just about anything you can think of. And you can see there in 1 month, 11% of my views came from people using YouTube to search, and nearly 10% of my total watches at the time there. We get some smaller figures there. We get below 10%, so don't worry too much about these unless they're coming up. The YouTube guide, an embedded player where the video is embedded outside, an external website where the films are embedded. The channel page itself, the importance of setting up your channel, that produced me 12,000 views. YouTube playlists, this is something that I've extended enormously now in this particular month because YouTube have made it more common, and I do stress playlists very much so. Annotations there, look, 5,000, nearly 6,000 views from annotations. Watch my other film on annotations, you'll see how important that is, but 6,000 views from a few seconds work extra on each video. Searching from Google, only 0.3%, but 2,500 views, 10,000 minutes, watching for 4 minutes apiece on average. People just searching Google, so you've got your YouTube search produced me 100,000 views. Google search, people actually saw my videos on Google and the normal listings there, and then watched the video 10,000 minutes, 2,500 times. Other things of YouTube, 1,800 views. Partner promotion and advertising I'll put together. YouTube have just started pushing the trailer that you produce, which again I show you on the channel, which they push out to people. They will see that, they will pay for the advertising for that, and you get the views. And this has just started, but you can see from those last two figures there, it's accounted for about 1,100 of my views for this month. Some astonishing figures there, but you can see the source of the videos. You can sort these as you want. Looking at that, you get a good idea what you're doing right. What that tells me most of all is that what I'm doing is correct. YouTube was quite happy to send over 500,000 people to me because I've got the other things right that I show you in this course.